Hey look, we're back. And where we last left off, we had maxed out Kawakami. I need to max out Guts. Oh, speaking of Guts, thankfully I said that because I just remembered we need to go watch that movie with Haru, which both raises our affection with Haru as well as gets us more Guts. Probably won't be enough to get us over the limit, but I can hope. Now, before we begin, let's talk about something going on in the video game industry. So we had people are bitching about the Game Awards like they do every year. That's just kind of to be expected. So there it is. So recently Nintendo had its recent Indie World Showcase, showcasing a lot of third-party developers and indie game developers that are going to be heading to the Switch. We had Shantae, Risky Revolution, which is actually a straight-up sequel to the original GBA, or not even GBA, GBC Game Boy Color Shantae way back in 2002. So that's neat. Shantae has always been a fun little platformer game. Honestly, kind of hard too. We had Outer Wilds getting its newest expansion, Outer Wilds Archaeologist Edition. I still need to play that game. I've heard nothing but good things, and I'm able to dodge a shit ton of what the game is all about, but apparently it's just so good that I really need to play it. We have the straight-up furry game, On Your Tail. It seems to be a detective game based around furries. Like there's an anthropomorphic dog? That you see me playing with? Whatever. Next, we have a game called Highland Song, which seems to be just a game about, I'm getting almost like a Celeste Braid vibe, where it seems to be about this girl exploring the Scottish Highlands kind of thing. It looks neat. I mean, if it's anything like, it looks like Celeste X Braid, honestly. So, speaking of Braid's getting an anniversary edition, so that's neat for the people who enjoy old school platformers. Backpack Hero, which is literally just the backpack mini game that you did in RE4, made it into an entire game. So, I mean, do with that information what you will. Howl, which is a turn-based strategy game. And the cool thing is that it's the visuals are kind of like paper cutout-ish, but overall it's just a turn-based combat game. It looks neat. Go give it a look. What else? Ooh, Blade Chimera. Yeah, this is a game that I've actually been keeping track of for a while, because the game looks to just be a like Symphony of the Night with a more cyberpunk look to it. It looks dope as shit, and I love Metroidvania, so I'm probably gonna maybe play that on the channel. We'll see. Death Trick Double Blind. I'm not even sure what this game was, honestly. I think it's a visual novel. So, to be fair, the only visual novels I've ever really got behind are the Phoenix Wright series and Professor Layton. So they're not really my thing, but hey, give it a check. Death Trick Double Blind. The star named Eos, which again, I'm not fully sure what this is. It seems to be like just almost a picture storybook puzzle game. I'll keep a better eye on it later as we get closer to the release date. Moonstone Island, which the moment I saw this, I'm like, this is just cutesy Monster Sanctuary. It's literally just it's basically mixing the Pokemon collecting more akin to Monster Sanctuary over Pokemon, and the card collecting, deck building combat of like Slay the Spire. So, I mean, if those things sound cool to you, give that a look. Core Keeper, which it looks like it's like a Legend of Zelda kind of game, which I'm always down for. What else? And then a couple of other games. But overall, it looks pretty neat. That being said, speaking of the Switch, I need to try to hurry up and beat at least one of my 2 games. One of my 3 games I'm currently playing. My Friendly Neighborhood's still there. I'm gonna try to play. Maybe I'll beat Sonic Frontiers today, because I both want to play Super Mario RPG and Persona 5 Tactica. So, yeah. Now then, let's go hang out with Haru. Let's go see it.
Please, no! The elephant! It's coming this way!
Game over.
I just noticed that shop guy is still here. This shop guy. Is that enough? It is enough. Let's go. Haru's goated. Let's go. Oh, that was so fun. My palms were so sweaty. How was it for you? Do you like scary movies? I like them a lot. Okay, I like them when I'm with friends. I can't just watch scary movies alone. Haru, I agree with you. It's too scary to watch these alone. I didn't have any friends I could ask before. So, dude, agreed. Remember my asshole friend took me to see the last Godzilla vs. King Kong, and there was that Godzilla jump scare that he didn't warn me about. I literally left it to his fucking lap. Piece of shit. Ooh, down to 7%. How low can you go? I don't have any more books to read. I'm fairly certain I've read every single book.
Pay attention!
Who's been over there? Jeez, you all look like a bunch of dead fish. What was that? Your phone? Video games? No, you're up late. I always wake up at sunrise. On the other hand, kids these days. Hey, Mio, you're awake? Look at this map.
Why don't you
know
try?
You can see the sunrise the earliest atop Mount Fuji, right? Tell me why that is. It's the high altitude.
This is it.
That's
Exactly.
right. The more east and south you go, the earlier the sun rises. However, what affects the most is altitude. So excluding the outlying islands, the sun rises earliest on Mount Fuji.
Nice go.
Honestly, there's no point. Well, no, I need to get high grades. That said, who knows what dawn will come for this country? The government and police are completely incompetent. You... What the hell, dude? You're not a politics teacher! Okay, actually, I don't know how it is in Japan, but I know when it comes to politics, you're not supposed to, like, spread your own personal beliefs like that in the classroom. Like, come on! If these need to be caught for anything else. I'll show you. I'll show you who's just. God, that's so fucking worrying, dude.
Hey.
4 days. Who do we hang out with? Haru, Yusuke, Takemi still. So yeah, we're gonna hang out with Haru. That being said, we're gonna go talk to Yusuke. Wait, Station Square. I just remembered my lottery ticket. Ah, I got robbed. Honestly, there's no point in me doing this. I have more than enough money to never need it ever again, but whatever. 11:21. Where is he at? Underground walkway. Wait, where is he? Why didn't it teleport me next to him? Oh, that's interesting. So if I'm not in Shibuya, it'll teleport me to him immediately. But if I am in this area, it'll make me go down the stairs.
Indeed.
Neat.
I see.
Can you duplicate a card for me? Sledgehammer now.
Indeed.
What can you create?
I see.
Let's Let's work on our deal.
I see.
And duplicate. Give me this. Actually. Give me no physical.
Very well. Beautifully executed.
Thank you. And now we're gonna go hang out with Haru, right? Is there anything else I need to do during the day? Don't believe so. I do need to get my vegetables. I did forget to do that yesterday, but it's not so important that me missing a day is gonna cost me all that much. It's fine. Haru is at 5, right? Yes, she is. Going on 6. Perfect. Check me for the vegetables. Ooh, that yield though. If I get a little more vegetables, please. More moonlight carrots. Actually, we'll do some sun tomatoes. Do you say tomato or tomato, guys? They'll be ready on the 20th. Okay, now we'll hang out with Haru. Came to see you.
Thank you.
I'm thinking of going to find some books to help me study coffee. Would you mind coming with me? Sure.
Thank you.
How about Jimbocho? Looks like it'd be a perfect place to look. Let's get going. I see. So there's 8 different ways to roast coffee beans. Apparently the light roast is the most acidic. It says here the type of roast you want should differ depending on how you want to drink your coffee. Yo, can you make me some coffee? Actually, to be fair, saying that to someone when I have... I'd rather not. I don't think I could ever hope to match the intensity depth of Sakura-san's coffee. Hey man, you can still try.
To be honest,
You know, Okuma Foods didn't start off as a burger chain. Originally, it was nothing more than a small cafe run by my grandfather. The regular shop closed before I was old enough to appreciate the finer intricacies of coffee. But that's where the real origin of our family business lies. I had no idea. I didn't either. My father only mentioned it for me a year or 2 ago. At any rate, after my grandfather passed, the company shut the cafe down due to the steady lost revenue. He never cared about turning a profit though. His only goal was to make people happy. Was your grandfather Sojiro? He built a strong community around the cafe. He even gave out free meals to those who couldn't afford it. Then the day it closed, people lined up the block to get flowers. They really loved that place. Yo, those are the, you know, the places like that are the actual best kinds of food, just bar none. It's not even close. Like, it's been almost a decade plus since I've been to New York. I was technically born up there. But there's this not coffee place. There's this Chinese place that is right down the street from my aunt's house. Oh my god. So, for anyone out there, ask any of your friends, or hell, if you've lived in a city, ask any of your friends who live in a city, and they should tell you if a store place has a grand opening sign that's faded as shit, that looks like it's been hanging there for a good like decade plus, that's how you know it's the best fucking food. The older and more faded that grand opening sign is, the more delicious that food is. Bar fucking none. And they've had that same, if it's still there, since the last time I ate there, oh my god, their Chinese was so goddamn good. And you can get like wings and a carton of fries and like 20 wings for like $5. God, I want to say I should call my aunt and see if that's still up there. I'm eating off topic. I'm sorry. Oh, mouth water a little bit. What many people would line up for Big Bang Burger, which is on line of business? I know we need to do well to keep our employees paid, but I can't help but think we lost something important. I mean, Takura-san seems to only focus on profits. At this rate, we'll never lose our black image. That would be bad. Oh no, I'm saying black like coffee. It's funnier that way.
huh?
Huh? Oh, I get it. You're so kind. You were trying to cheer me up, weren't you? Thanks for that. I need to think think what I really need is to get stronger. I mean, I can act tough in front of my employees, but you know how weak I am inside.
And
I have a plan, though. Before I really determine who I trust, I first need to know what it means to have trust in others, in me. So I'm going to get stronger, strong enough for you and the others to rely on me. Even though, funnily enough, Haru's actually one of the highest damage characters in this game because she gets access to one-shot kill, which is one of the strongest non-main character skills you can get. It's a severe damage gun attack that has high crit rate. You do the math.
All right.
I think like the highest damage dealers are Haru, Yusuke, Ryuji. Because like so I do like the SMT series, but every single game to a certain degree always has the problem of physical attacks just will always scale harder than magical. But I think that's a balancing act of it's because it's like that because you can abuse the one more turn, smirk, press turns system using magic kind of thing. I think that's the mindset they have. Anyway, getting on topic again. I'm not great at public speaking. Even just giving my opinion makes me a little nervous. Haru? Oh, that piece of shit again. Sakumori-san, what are you doing here? I was just heading home from a business game when I saw you from my car window. Do I know you from somewhere? You're one of those brats from before. Be mad. This is a friend from school. She's helping me look for some books today. Anyway, you should getting back to our shopping. Please excuse us. Hold on, Haru. You think you're going on a date with another man and leave your fiance in the dust? You're not my fiance. I already said I'm not going to marry you. Oh yeah? And what about the contract I made with your father? Would a contract like that actually be legally binding? Besides, marriage is something you go into with your own free will. Contract never holds the same weight. Are you sure about that? Think about the reparation clause. If you back out the deal now, you'll lose everything you own. Kumura Foods, your estates. Even so, And what about your employees? Are you really willing to put their jobs in line for the sake of your own selfishness? Besides, the marriage is exactly what Kumura Foods needs right now. My father would have no trouble managing your shares or sweeping away your company's tarnished image. That reminds me, did Takura's-san tell you about the wedding hall? We'll go to the Phoenix Wing at the Wilton. What? We made a provisional reservation for 10 days this coming spring. After all, the sooner the better. Wait a minute. We'll have to look into our guest schedule as well. There'll be over 300 of them, you know. Takura-san can handle Kumura Foods in the meantime. Why don't you go stop by the gym or something, Haru? Oh my god. If you have the time to mess around with this punk, you damn well have the time to get a little thinner. I'm out of here. Sorry about that. That guy's horrible. Jesus Christ. You're not wrong about that. He has everything. Fame, intelligence, and etiquette my ass. All thing he needs now is a wife he can control. I guess I'm the perfect target. He's going to get a Kumura Foods as well as my entire inheritance. I'm totally powerless against him. Be strong, Haru. You're right. I can't afford to drag myself down with such negativity. Thank you. Anyway, I hope I can share it with you again some other time. For today, though, I'm rather tired. Would it be okay if we parted here?
goodbye.
Oh, poor Haru. Oh, I'm sorry about this sudden call again. The thing is, Sakimura-san reached out to me again after he saw him. I'd rather not talk to him, but I couldn't stand him using the company to threaten me and even speaking badly of you. The negativity felt so painful. Too much to handle alone, and before I knew it, I was already calling you. You can talk to me anytime. Nah, man. You should always be there for your friends. You never know when that one call might be everything they need to keep going for that day. Obviously, focus on your own mental health and own safety, but hey, sometimes just being there for that call is more than enough. You never know. I can't just let them keep manipulating me like a puppet. I have to find some way I can change this. Talking to you help me calm down. Thank you, really. We'll talk again soon, right? Man, I'm rambling a lot this episode. I apologize for that.
Ah, you're back.
The box came for you.
Hey!
Spray, cleaning spray, quick spray.
Oh!
Alright, so I can hang out with Sojiro. What are my options for today? I could do Oya, but I can do Oya basically any day. She can wait. So, Sojiro? Yeah, I think I'm going for Sojiro. Yeah, it seems like Sojiro's the way to go. Can I buy books from here?
Oh.
God damn it.
What would you like?
I could have bought this book earlier. Oh, whatever. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No reason crying over spilled milk, right? Alright. So that's a pretty good place to stop. When we return, we are going to hang out with Sojiro. And get him to what? 8? Yes, I believe 8 is when you get to do his confidant thing, I believe. And I think... I can't remember if Iowa has one. I think he does. Maybe? I can't remember. Shit. I'm probably going to look it up just to be certain. Either way, I want everyone out there to have a good morning, evening, day, or night, wherever you're at. Right now, I am out. Later.